Can we just like ignore how dirty my room is right now? Hey guys, it's Michaela. So I've had quite a few people tell me that I should make rant videos or story times, and I kind of thought, why the hell not? I couldn't really think of a good first story, so I kind of asked one of my friends to help me, and she brought up a story that I didn't really think of in the first place, so why not tell it now? Last year, my sophomore year, I was put into my first year of French, which was pretty much a freshman class. I was in a freshman class with a couple other sophomores and a couple juniors, and I didn't really know anyone in that class because my group kind of split. My teacher ended up making a seating chart, and she put me in the back corner where I met three main characters in this story. Let's call the boy Anthony, who was a sophomore, and the two freshman girls, Kendall and Ariana. We all ended up becoming like really good friends since we sat with each other, basically, because we sat with each other for like weeks, about a month. I don't know what it was, but Kendall and Ariana literally had some obsession about shipping me and Anthony. Like, they would always assume that we were like a thing, or we had chemistry, or we liked each other, this and that. They would always ask us, like, are you guys dating? Like, are you guys talking? And I was talking to someone else at the time, and he already had a girlfriend, and me and him were just friends, So they had some obsession about us and being together or something like that. And I remember one day Kendall was trying to think of a ship name for me and Anthony. I never knew I didn't really think that would be so popular. Like, I didn't really think that was actually a thing last year, where people made ship names and all this stuff. Like, she literally was on a website that combines names, so she put my name and Anthony's, and there was a list of different possibilities that we could combine our names, and there is one that she chose. Like, that's how she referred to us. Weeks go by, she ends up telling me that her and Ariana are gonna make a ship account on Instagram, and I'm thinking that's just bullshit. Like, she's not gonna do that. Like, that's ridiculous. Literally 10-15 minutes later, she's sitting in the back of the class on her phone making a brand new Instagram account, and I'm just like, what the fuck? So she ends up making the account with her and Ariana, and she ends up following her freshman friends, me and Anthony's friends, this and that. And we didn't really care too much because it was just a joke and everything. And, people were gonna know not to take it serious. So a couple days go by, and once that account starts surfacing and people start noticing it, I have people come up to me, asking, oh, when did you guys start talking? You guys were dating? I thought you were talking to somebody else. I thought he has a girlfriend. Ugh. I would just always have to explain to people, oh, just now, these two freshman girls are just making, they're just having fun. They're just making a joke. It's no big deal. So his girlfriend used to go to school with us, but she ended up transferring. But I knew who she was because she rode my bus. Me and Anthony ended up getting close. We were talking quite a bit. And I would vent to him. He would vent to me. And he was telling me, hey, me and my girlfriend, we've kind of been fighting, I think we're gonna break up. It's just not good right now. So they end up breaking up, a little while after that. And I feel really bad, especially with the account going around. So I pretty much tell Kendall and Ariana, hey, him and his girlfriend broke up. Maybe we should just stop with the account or delete it, So of course they feel bad, but then they're just like, oh, now you guys can finally be together. And I'm just like, no. So weeks go by, in those weeks, they end up taking pictures of us. They literally would follow us when we get out of class, walking to class, during lunch and everything. Whenever they would post a picture on the account, it would legit always be a picture of our backs, me and him, walking together, sitting next to each other at lunch, or a picture that they've screenshotted off of Snapchat or something that we've taken. So whenever we'd go on Instagram and we see that they posted something of us and it was of our backs, it'd be at lunch or something, and we would legit freak out. We just look around and we're just where are they? And I would actually call Kendall and ask her hey, where are you? Why are you being so creepy? Why are you stalking us? And of course, Ariana just thought it was really funny, just thought it was a joke, but after a while, it kind of got really annoying, So time goes by, And I don't even know how she even found me, but Anthony's ex-girlfriend, I think she messaged me on social media. She either like got my number, she messaged me on social media, and the first thing that runs through my head is, oh shit, she's gonna ask about the account. And I just feel like my heart sinks to my stomach. I feel so bad. I'm just like, I don't want to deal with this right now. I'm gonna feel so guilty about something that's totally fake and just a joke. But she doesn't. But she knows that me and Anthony are friends because we have class together and stuff like that. Me and her ended up becoming kind of like friends. She would vent to me about their breakup, and Anthony would still kind of vent to me about their breakup, you know? At some point in time, I don't hear from her for a couple of days, I want to say. A couple of days, about a week. And I don't really think anything of it, you know? She's a very fragile girl. Like, she's been through hell and back, let's just put it that way. When she messaged me again after a while, she told me, you know, hey, shit's been bad, I relapsed, this and that. I found out about the account about you and Anthony, and it just kind of broke me, you know, and I'm just like, I was like, no. I felt so bad. Like, I had to tell her, you know, like, I'm so sorry. It's these two freshman girls in our class who were just being annoying and just wanted to do it, like, make a joke. It's not anything serious, you know? Like, I'm not, no, like, I'm already talking to somebody, you know? It's not serious. And I just feel so bad because I know she's so upset about it. And I end up telling, like, Kendall and Ariana, hey, she saw it. It was all bad. That account needs to go. And they felt so guilty because they didn't think it would be that serious. Like, they didn't think anything would come to that point. Like, it was bad. So they kind of lay off the account, right? But of course people are still talking about it, and they still, like, are shipping the whole us thing, you know? They're still shipping us, and I'm just like, get over it. A bunch of people were telling me, you know, I think he actually likes you. Do you like him? Even his ex-girlfriend was telling me, I think he likes you, and I'm just like, no, he doesn't, you know? That's just weird, because me and him were, like, really close, and so, one day, we ended up talking about the whole account thing and everything that's kind of been going on, and, you know, I was telling him, God, Kendall and Ariana are crazy, like, they're saying that you actually like me, this and that, and, you know, he just kind of plays it off like, yeah. So, after lunch, he walks me to my last class, and we're upstairs in the second story, and we're by one of the buildings that's by my classroom, and we're kind of just hanging out because my friends are there, his friends are there, and we're all just kind of hanging out before we head to class. The warning bell rings, which is like 2 minutes before we're late to class, pretty much. So, you know, I'm like, oh, hey, I gotta go. So I give him a hug, you know, just as friends, and literally, as I pull away, he grabs my hand and pulls me back. Looks me dead in the eyes and is like, I really do have feelings for you, and I want more than just a friendship. Can this not be happening? Literally, can this not be happening? I can't even remember what I did. I just remember I kind of, like, reacted like, I don't even remember what I did after that, literally. I think I just, like, walked away, I guess. I think I just walked away and went to class. Oh, no. I was just like, I'm sorry. And I like, booked my ass to class. Oh my god. The rest of the day, I completely avoid him and ignore him, right? I get home, I'm like, calling Ken and texting her and everything. And I go, he just told me he has feelings for me. He just expressed his love for me, basically. And she's in shock. Like, she's in shock. She tells Ariana, they're in shock, and I'm just like, what the hell, right? Oh. So for a while, I ended up like avoiding him, you know. I avoid him, his friends, his ex-girlfriend even finds out that he had feelings for me, and I'm just like, oh my god. I was basically in a love triangle. Like, I was basically put into a love triangle. All because of some stupid little joke that I decided to go along with with these two freshmen that I had met. Yes, honey. That was such an eventful start to my sophomore year. Oh, I'm so glad all that's over. You know, like I'm so glad all that's like been worked out and everything. Still friends. Like me and Anthony are still really good friends. He has a new girlfriend and everything. Me and Kendall are still friends and stuff. And that Instagram account is actually still around. Like I'm not even kidding. It's actually still around. Ugh. I literally forgot that account even existed until like the end of 2015. Like I was in a relationship and everything, and I just thought about it and I was like, damn, you know, like what if my boyfriend at the time, you know, saw it, like I'm gonna have to explain to him everything, like so and so and so and so made this about me and so, like that whole thing, and it was just gonna be so frustrating. But that account, like, it's still there, but just no one uses it. Like, no one even knows the password to it anymore. But yeah, that was basically the end of the story. You know, everything kind of worked out. If you have any suggestions on what I should talk about, you should let me know. If you want to follow me on some social media, you should. Like, I'm gonna leave it all down here, you know, my Instagram, my Snapchat, because that's what I post on, like, daily. Hit that like button and subscribe for any future videos, and I hope you keep watching.